Okay, done. Let's start now.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
4-6. Zavi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Like, can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You are comfortable in English only, right? Both
Yeah,
of
yeah.
you? Or in Hindi
Yes.
also you are able to speak?
Yes, but would prefer English. No
Prefer
Yeah,
problem.
English only, right? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
no
yeah.
problem.
English is better.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so it will be like having what you can say, both side conversation. So turn on your mics, both of you, so that it will be like interactive type session,
Right. Right.
and it will
Yeah,
be like
sure,
easy
sure.
for interactive, so that it will be like easy for me as well. Uh, okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, just a second. Okay, so this is our binary option doubt and progressive session 2. So my name is Samarth Kolle. I'm a computer engineer and trader. So whatever we are going to do in this session, it is going to totally be advanced, and it is going to based on secret revealed course techniques. So like I have uploaded one course on my website, which is having the whole details about the trading in binary option based on secret revealed strategies. So don't
Oh,
compare whatever techniques or the things I am going to tell you with the Udemy part. Like don't tell to me like you have taught like this on the Udemy. So, not to compare all these techniques with the Udemy part, just understand that whatever techniques I'm going to teach in this, or whatever things I'm going to teach in these sessions, it will be totally on based on binary option secret reveal course, because that is the core of all the techniques on strategies on what I actually trade. Okay.
okay. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Yeah. So, whenever you are coming into this trading, what we actually hunt for? We actually hunt for how to exactly trade with a particular strategy. But what we don't hunt for is that how not to trade. Understanding what is my point. So
Yes.
the point here is learn when not to trade to become the profitable trader. But what our psychology of mind is telling, we have to learn everything to become the profitable trader. Understanding this thing.
Yes.
So according to you, when not to trade? Tell me one by one. According to you, Steven, what are the
Yeah.
points that we have to not trade?
One is when any currency, there's any news on the currency pairs.
Hmm.
One that, and the
Okay.
second is when we find that the market is fluctuating a lot up and down.
Fluctuation, which we called it as volatility, right?
Volatility. Yes. These 2 points.
Yes. And according to you, Zavi,
Like when there is there is gonna be breakout. Like we might not know if it's gonna be or false or good breakout.
okay, breakout. Hmm.
We need to write this down, or we'll be
No,
receiving
I will
the.
send the recordings. I will send the
Okay.
recording. So don't
Thank
worry
you.
about it. Currently,
Okay.
just focus on this thing. That's
Right.
what
Right.
I was hunting, like how to start the recording, so that it will be like easy for you also, and you can have the proper focus here in the class. Don't
Definitely.
make the notes currently. Go through the notes, and then later on go through the video. Then you can make starting the notes. Okay.
Okay. Right.
And Mozavi,
Like that's pretty much it. I know.
I didn't got your
Mm,
point. Pardon.
like that's it. Like I can't think anymore.
Okay, you can't think anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steven, since when you are trading actually in binary options?
I've been trading for the last 3 years.
Okay, since 3 years. And Zavi, you are trading since?
Like past 1 month. Like not on real account, just on demo accounts.
Okay, past 1 month.
Yeah.
Why I ask you? Because I will try to understand that how much depth knowledge you are having, and on that basis, I can teach you all.
Hmm.
So, according to the Steven, we don't trade when we are having the news and whenever the fluctuation or volatility in the market is there. But
Right.
what do you think, Zavi? Is this right or wrong?
Yeah, that is correct, actually.
According to you, it is correct. According to me, it's wrong. Now, breakout, not no, false or true. According to you, Steven, is it right or wrong?
Uh, Wrong.
Exactly. It's a wrong and it's not considerable. Whenever the breakout is going to happen, we can analyze whether it is going to be true or it is going to be false based on the volume. Volume is going to provide us around 70 to 80% guaranteeship that the probability is we are going to get the trade particular win or in the loss. So volume is going to provide us the information about the breakout. And whenever we are looking for the points that when we have to not trade, in that case, we don't look for this thing. Breakout, not no false or true. Okay, so the main thing here we are going to look is news and volatility. So for me, news and volatility are not the two conditions when I am not going to trade. Actually, they are the condition when I am going to trade. Understanding. Now, in the upcoming this thing, I am going to tell that how I am doing my analysis on it and how I am trading in news as well as trading in volatility. Okay, got the points?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So whenever we are starting the trading, first of all, what we are going to look for means we are having the whole strategy, we are having the psychology, mindset, everything we are having. But
Yeah.
we are going to plan that today at this time we are going to sit. So what are the things that first we are going to look? The first thing is session. So we are having four sessions. One is Tokyo, Sydney, London, and New York. And we are going to have how many sessions in it? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So are we going to trade all the seven sessions or are we going to trade in only the selective sessions?
Only
According
the
to you,
uh, only the
Steve,
selective.
only the
Selective.
selective. And
Yes.
Zavi, according to you,
Yeah, same.
same. So according to you, Zavi, which sessions do you prefer?
Like London and New York.
Only London and New York?
Yeah, like uh,
Okay.
evening. That is like evening. That's why. Like I'll
Okay.
be
And
free around
according to you,
evening. Yeah.
Steve?
See, if I trade in the morning,
Okay.
then I trade up to 12:30. Uh, this Australia, that is Sydney, and
Okay.
Tokyo.
Sydney
Tokyo.
and
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Okay. Now these are your perspective that in which session you have to trade.
Yeah.
So
Now
remember every
then in
yeah,
the
continue.
maybe in the afternoon after 12:30, then I do in GBP and Euro.
That is in which session you are going to go?
In which session that will be
London or Tokyo plus
Then
London?
London.
Okay. Tokyo plus London session is just going to be of 30 to 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I think so. Right?
Yes.
So it's like of very less time.
Yeah.
So Steve, you are trading in Tokyo, Sydney, London, and Zavi, you are just trading in London plus New York session. Now, what I am preferring, that also I am going to tell. So first of all, remember this point. Whenever you are coming into this phase of trading with a live market or with a practice market, you have to set your limitations with rule sets. If you are not going to have the rule sets, then it is not going to help you to become the profitable trader. It's going to be like just a gambler. Am I right?
Oh, yes.
yes.
So every time whenever every trader who is like professional or he is having the particular knowledge, he is going to tell you about the rule sets and about the psychology. And those who are not the traders, they are going to tell you about the strategy and just how to make the money. Now, in the last session, I have told regarding the psychology that now you both the guys were not there. So, I will give the little brief so that it will get connected with this lecture also.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So what I told in the last session about the psychology is that whenever the new trader is going to come, he is going to hunt for the strategy. And then later on, when he will start trading, he will make the loss and he will start analyzing that why I am making the loss. And once he analyze that why I am making the loss, and the answer to it is psychology. So what I'm always telling to everyone is that whenever they are coming, that don't start buying the course immediately. Buy the course by looking into the contents and by looking into the structure of that particular course, whether that particular course is having the psychology or not. And for that, what I have told in that session is that first of all, go through the books like Side Effects by Mark Douglas, and second is which one? This thing. Sorry, Mark Douglas book, Trading in Zone. Okay. Second is Mark Douglas, Trading in Zone and Trading with Discipline. These are the two books for Mark Douglas, and Side Effect is the another book. So
Side
go
effect
through
is the name of the second book is Mark Douglas.
yeah.
Okay, okay, just
No,
Mark.
it's the writer, this is the writer's name, Mark Douglas, and the name of the book is Trading in Zone and Trade with Discipline.
Acha, acha.
And Side Effect is written by Mark Hutchinson. Something Hutchinson only its name is.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
remember the exact name. Okay. So
Yes.
that time I have told go with the psychology. Once you understand this three book concept, then start going through the um, this thing strategy. And in that strategy, you have to go whether you are going to trade with price action
Or
or
strategy.
indicators.
Yes.
And I have told if you are going to select the price action, then in price action, I have given them the list of 10 things. You have to follow that 10 things like GAN, Fibonacci, then GAN fan, then we are having lot wave, Dow theory. All these concept comes under the price action. And then when I ask the students that how many of it know all the 10 or how many of you know at least 4. So there were no one who were knowing out of 10 4 also. They were only knowing 3, 2 out of it. And if I'm going to come to the indicators, they were knowing all of it. And they were saying that they are the price action traders. So it is totally the wrong thing what they are going through and why they are making the losses into this trading. Understanding? So this was like a small introduction, small brief about what I have taught in the last session. And then later on, I have taught them about the gap theory. Okay, I will upload that lecture also. I have done the recording of it. I will upload that lecture too. Let's come back to our lecture. Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Will absolutely.
Yeah. So what we do basically is that first of all, we are going to look for the session. In which session we are going to trade. So it's not going to be like today in the morning we are going to plan that today at night we have to go for the marriage function or any ceremony we have to go. So today I'm going to trade in the Tokyo session. So it should be not like that. That at evening we are going to have some kind of a function. So today in the morning in Tokyo or Tokyo plus Sydney session, I'm going to start trading. Though you have not done any kind of practice in Tokyo or in Sydney session, it should be like if you are going to start your planning or if you are going to start with your strategy for trading into that particular market, then you have to at start only select in which session you are going to trade. And in start only you are going to make a proper plan that if in evening I am not going to have the time, I am going to trade in London session. And if I am not going to have the time in morning, then I am going to trade in London plus New York or in New York session at evening. So you should have the proper plan. But what I usually do is that I usually prefer trading in New York plus London session. Now these are my reasons that why I am preferring the New York plus London session. I am not going to say that other sessions are bad. Other sessions are also good. Tokyo, Tokyo plus Sydney, Sydney, Tokyo plus London. These all the sessions are good. But in this session, we are going to have less winning probability just because volatility is high. And understanding the volatility at initial phase is very difficult. For that, you will need to take a time of 2 years, 1 year. Then only you are going to start understanding and start reading the candlestick by candlestick by giving the particular time for it. Right, Steve?
Yes, yes.
Trading in Tokyo, Tokyo plus Sydney, Sydney, then Tokyo plus London session is not at all easy. It's very difficult. So I avoid trading in Tokyo and Sydney, Tokyo plus Sydney also, and Tokyo plus London also. I never ever trade in the morning sessions. At
Okay.
start only, I have made this rule set that I am not going to trade in any of it. But if you have done the planning for it, and if you are having the experience, then you can go with it. But if you are at a new phase, current phase, then at start only make a rule set that not to trade in these sessions. Then what I do usually is that if I'm not going to have the time for trading in New York plus London session, then I not trade for that particular day. Or
Right.
else what I will do is that I will just go and take 2 to 3 trades in London or in New York single session just for uh, giving the sake of my mind that I have done the trading. But here, if London plus New York session was going and I was trading with $3. In these two sessions, I'm just going to trade with $1. So I'm going to reduce my risk in this way, or else I'm not going to trade only. So these are my rule sets for trading in sessions. So you have to also make the rule sets that in which session you are going to trade, and if you are not going to trade in this particular session, if you are not going to have the time, then in which session you are going to trade. And remember this point, you are not going to do like this that you are trading New York plus London, you are trading London also, and you are trading New York also in one single day. You are not going to do like that. You have to give little mind space. Okay, this space is very important. And when we usually give the space to the mind while doing the meditation, which creates calm mind. Understanding this thing,
Yes.
Zavi, Steve.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
One thing,
So Zavi,
Samarth, just
yeah,
a minute. You said we should try trade in New York plus London. That is profitable, right? New York plus
yeah.
London. That time session. That is around 5:30, no? 5:32.
That also I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to
Okay,
tell.
okay, right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, got till here.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So you have to be under the limitations of the rules. You are not going to trade anyhow at any time at anywhere. Okay, now let's come to the London plus New York session in which I usually prefer to trade. Okay, if you are going to trade in London session also, you can go with all the currency pairs. In New York session also, all currency pairs. In London plus New York session also, all the currency pairs. But how you are going to do the refinement of currency pairs, that I'm going to tell through this all the procedure. Okay, it's not like all the currency pairs you are going to start directly trading. You have to make the refinement that which currency pairs at this particular time is best for trading for me. Okay, and that basis only you are going to trade.
Okay.
Okay, so London plus New York time. Why we usually select it? Because it's going to have the less risk, high or moderate volatility, and volume. Okay, how do we come to this conclusion that we are having the less risk, high moderate volatility, and volume? So see here, it starts at 6 p.m., right? So we are not going to immediately start trading at 6 p.m. Whenever any new session is going to get start, it is going to have the 30 minutes lapse time, or we can say gap time. In that 30 minutes gap time, we should give the market to get stable. Immediately after getting into the New York plus London session, you should not start jumping into the trades. We are not into the forex market where once the trade is going to get executed and with the help of pips, we are going to get the profit. It's not going to be like that. Here we are going to have the time duration. We are bounded with the time. Within that time duration, the market should go above or below at the particular price level of our entry. So here, whenever any of the session is going to get start, immediately you are not going to start trading. You should wait. And how much you should wait for? You should wait for 30 minutes. So when you should start analyzing, I'm not saying when you should start trading. I'm saying when you should start analyzing. You should start analyzing at 6:30 p.m. But you should sit for trading at 6 p.m. only. It's not you are sitting for at 6:30 and then start analyzing. You should have a little idea, a little sense that where the levels are, which are the support and resistance levels and everything. There are a lot many of things which I am going to tell that you have to look into the market. It's not just coming into the market, looking and just start trading. In the beginning phase, what we do usually, some or the other YouTuber is going to tell you that you have to look for the economic calendar, three bulls. And if three bulls, not to trade. If two bulls, it's okay. One bull, then the market is good. And you will see one bull, and immediately you will start jumping into the market. But that is the fundamental scan. Just on the basis of fundamental scan, you can't be the profitable, nor you can increase your probability. You should have the market scan also. So both the concepts we are going to cover into this session. Okay.
Yes.
So Steve, got the timings?
Yes, the timings. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
the Indian Standard Timing, IST.
exactly.
Okay. So I usually sit for trading at 6 p.m. and start analyzing at 6 p.m. about the fundamental scan. And at 6:30 p.m., I start analyzing the market scan. Currently, we are learning fundamental scan. Later on in this session only, you are going to learn about market scan in uh, small, okay, with small content. Fundamental scan, we are going to look for the brief. Market scan, we are going to look little only. Got it? Got it till here? Zagi,
Yes,
any
Yeah,
doubts till here?
no doubt.
absolutely.
Okay. So why we select London plus New York session? Because it's going to have high volume. Okay. Whenever we are having the high volume, what does it mean? We are going to have lot many of traders, right?
Okay.
Lot many of traders are interested to trade. With that, what is going to happen? SNRs are going to get respected. Any of the support and resistance which is easily analyzable to your naked eyes, it will be like easy to analyze for the any other person sitting in any other region also. So both of you are able to analyze that this is the support, this is the resistance, and from here the market can get reversal. So whenever the lot many of traders are sitting, the analysis and the reversal chances and the level breakout chances, the most probability is going to be in your favor, which we called it as increases winning probability.
Okay.
Why? Because volume is more. Okay, high volume increases winning probability. It doesn't mean another currency pairs are not having the volume. They are also having the volume. Another sessions are not having the volume. Another sessions are also having the volume. But what we usually see is that London plus New York session is going to have the high volume, and the strategy which you are going to learn in this secret revealed or in these sessions, in the upcoming sessions, it is totally based on London plus New York session.
Okay. Right.
Means each individual strategy going to work according to the sessions only. It doesn't mean another session the strategy is not going to work. It is going to work in another sessions also. But how much effectively it is going to work in New York plus London session, that much effectively it is not going to work in any other sessions. Like that, let's take an example of Bollinger Band plus RSI strategy. If it is going to get work into the London single session more effectively, it doesn't mean that it is not going to work in the Tokyo session. It is also going to work in Tokyo session, but not that much effectively how much it is providing us in single London session. Got till this point?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's why I usually trade with any strategy. Whatever I am going to make or I am making, it's most preferable to London plus New York session, because like if for that particular day I am not going to trade in London plus New York session, I take usually the break. It's very rarely that I am trading in London, a single London session or single New York session. It's like very going to be very rarely. Okay. And on that, in a week, I only trade 4 to 3 times only, not more than that. Okay. Mostly 4 to 3 times, not 5 times. Okay.
Okay.
We are having 5 sessions. I'm only trading 3 to 4 times. Then later on, what we are going to go for? Market hours. Got till here? Any doubts?
No, it's
No,
clear.
no.
One
Okay.
thing, Sabath, this you
Yes,
said
yes.
single New York or single London. What do you mean by that?
Single New York session, single London session.
Yeah.
What do I mean that by that? Okay, that you will learn in this market hours. Okay.
Okay.
Huh. So what is this market hours? So as I told you, we are having Tokyo, London, New York, and one more is which one?
Sydney.
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay, so these are the four sessions, and with these four sessions, we are having this 7 formations of sessions. Okay, so in the market hours, we are going to look for these 7 sessions, that which session currently it is going on. So how you are going to go for it? You are going to go on the merchanttradings.com. Then in that, you are going to go on trading tools. Then later on in market hours. In market hours, you are going to see your live sessions. Now today the market was closed, so that's why here it's not available. But here you can see New York session is going to get start in 26 hours. London session going to get start in 21, Tokyo 14, Sydney 11. So how we are going to analyze that which session is currently going on? So merchant trading is going on merchant trading's website, trading tools, and then market hours. So whenever single Tokyo session is going to go on, can you see this red line?
Yes.
Steve,
Which one?
this red line,
Red
this
line.
red line, red line,
No. Yes. 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 Okay. Yeah.
this red line, red line. Wait, I will
I can
do
see.
it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this red line, whenever this red line is going to be on Sydney, like this, it is going to be on Sydney.
Hmm.
Okay. And this Sydney is glowing with a green color. Then we are going to say that single Sydney session is going on. Got it?
Okay.
Whenever it is going to be on Tokyo and Sydney, then what we are going to call it as? Steve?
Tokyo.
Tokyo plus Sydney.
Yes, Tokyo plus Sydney session, we are going to call it as. Now it's on London session, but market is off. So what we are going to call it as single London session. And whenever it's going to be on New York, we are going to call it as single New York
Hmm.
session. Got it, Steve?
Yeah. Got it.
Clear your doubt?
Yes.
So we are going to see that which session is currently going on, and based on that only we are going to start trading. Now, according to the IST time, I have told, but if some or the other person was from outside India, so for them it is like very easy to analyze which session is currently going on. So according to the Indian time, 6 p.m. New York plus London session starts, and at 9 New York session, single New York session starts. Okay.
Yeah.
So this was about the selecting the sessions. Then later on, economic calendar. Now, what do you know about the economic calendar and what do you analyze in the economic calendar, Steve?
Economic calendar.
Hmm. Do you
Yeah,
look at the economic calendar or no?
yes, I go to economic calendar.
Yeah. What do you
Economic
look in?
calendar, investing.com, India, right?
Right.
Hmm. So in that we see their timings given, like you say, it may be given USD uh, 30 minutes, right?
No, no. What do you look in that? Means
I
how
look, which is
economic calendar helps you.
what I do is, see, I look, supposing it is USD time, and USD is it's showing it's in news, and it shows that is in news. There's a bull made over there, two bulls made, and it's given that it will be for 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So for the 30-45 minutes, I avoid that.
Okay. Zavi, what do you do for it? Economic calendar.
Like if the news is gonna affect those currency, we can see in that.
Pardon?
Like we can see the news, if, those news which are gonna affect those currencies, we can see, like we can avoid those currency pair.
Okay. So based on that, how do you analyze the trade? Means what conditions you keep that whenever the three bulls are there, you are not going to trade, two bulls are there,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
like that.
how Steve
Like
said that avoid trading whenever the news is going to be there for 30 minutes.
yeah, like 30 minutes prior to that news, like I'll avoid if there is like three bulls.
Okay, got it. So you have the basic understanding about the three bulls, two bulls, and one bull. That three bull
Yeah,
stands for high volatility, two bull stands for moderate, and one bull stands for less volatility. But have you actually seen into the market? Does the three, two, and one bull affect the volatility?
No, I haven't actually seen.
Have you seen?
No, not seen actually.
I
Zavi, have
think
you seen?
just like for
Does it
forex,
affect?
forex market, like we can see those volatile.
You are trading into the forex market only.
No, no, I'm not into forex. Like I want to learn.
Forex. Sorry. In the foreign currency exchange only we are trading Euro, USD, and all. So it's going to be
Yeah.
same.
Oh yeah, yeah, same only. But this is like 1 minute, 2 minutes. No, that so that I can't. I didn't notice like high
So it's
volatility.
like very simple question. Whenever we are going to have three bull, two bull, one bull, high, moderate, low volatility, does it actually affect market at any time frame? Okay, let's say 1 minute, 2 minute, 30, 1 hour, any time frame. What's your answer, Steve?
Yeah, it does affect when I'm trading. Sometimes if I go to some of these, that
Or every time it affects, or sometimes it affects?
most of the times,
Okay,
what hap-
most of
what
the
hap-
time.
what happens is I find either the market is too jumpy. Okay,
Okay.
it's jumping a lot, up and down, suddenly up, sometimes very high, sometimes very low, or you find very small candles forming.
Okay, good.
This is what I.
And Zavi, what do you think?
Like I think it affects every time. Like if there is three bull, I think so.
It affects every time. So according to me, what Steve says is right because it doesn't affect every time, but it affects most of the times.
Yeah.
But most of the times means whenever we are going to have three bull, and sometimes whenever we are going to have two bulls, and whenever we are going to have the one bull, we don't consider only.
Mm. Okay.
It's not considerable because in the one bull there are not the high impactful news comings. like GDP, manufacturing data, CPI, PMI, interest rate, all these are not coming into the one bulls. What are coming into the three bulls and two bulls are the data which are going to be like very effective for the market. So in the one bull, it is not considerable, but three and two bull, three bulls, most of the time market is going to show us the volatility. In two bulls, also it is going to show the volatility, but it is going to show sometimes. And what Steve said that we are going to have the low volume candlesticks. You are usually going to start seeing the low volume candlestick after the news is getting released, after the release of news. Okay. And you are going to see high volume candlesticks before news is getting released. Have you usually seen and observed this kind of formation in the market? Have you
Yes,
seen?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
So, Ravi, I think so it's new for you, but make a note of these points. Okay. Make it later on or right now. But these points are like very, very important.
Yeah,
That
sure,
when you
sure.
have to trade, when you have to not trade. Okay. So,
Okay.
whenever, so now in this condition, this is, we are having the low volume candlestick after the release and high volume candlestick before the news. So when actually we have to trade,
Like
Steve,
before the
according to,
news.
okay,
when
according to Zavi, we have to trade before the news, and according to you, Steve, when we have to trade.
we'll see when a currency is not in the news at the time that we are trading.
Okay, but if like we are going to have the USD and USD is having the powerful news, then that impact is going to be also there on uh, some another currency pairs also. Okay, like
Yeah,
if AUD is going to have the any kind of news, then
yeah,
that impact we are going to able to see on Euro USD also,
yes.
whether it's not there in the that particular currency, but still the impact is going to be there. Okay, so whenever the news is going to get released, when actually according to you we have to trade? Do we have to trade before or we have to trade after?
Uh,
Is the session interactive or like it's getting boring? Or
no,
should I
no,
make more interactive?
No, it's
very,
interactive.
very interactive and interesting.
Okay.
And I think we should trade at least up to half an hour before the news and half an hour after the news.
Okay. So the judgment what you have gave, I will make a note here. 30 minutes before
Yeah.
and 30 minutes. Okay. I'm very started. Steve, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, see,
I'm
what
really
I'm
sorry.
saying is when we go to the economic calendar, where supposing say I go for trading, just for example, say I go
Okay.
at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, say, just for example.
Hmm.
Now, at 1 p.m. when I open the economic calendar, I find at that time the current news going on certain currencies is given over there like 30 minutes more to go, or 60 minutes is given over there. That
Hmm.
news will continue for the next 60 minutes or the next 40 minutes or the next 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So we consider that also. Say if it's given this USD is given, news is going on for 10 minutes more on a certain topic. So we
No, no,
consider that.
that doesn't mean 10 minutes more. 10 minutes more means in 10 minutes it is going to get take place. It's come here. I think so. It comes here, right?
Uh,
Somewhere it comes like this. So
you
if
don't give the timing.
currently the time is 15:00, then it is going to get returned 10 minutes more. Something it is getting a return like that,
Oh,
right?
okay, okay, yeah, okay.
Got the point.
Yeah, I got it, got it.
The recording got stopped in between. I didn't see actually. What was happening, I was not knowing also. Okay, leave it. Uh, so 10 minutes part actually has got deleted from it. So I will share this PPT slide also so that it will be like convenient for you guys also to have the understanding about the notes. So where will we? Yeah. So about the economic calendar. So what is the session all about? That when not to know, to learn when actually not to trade. And here, by not understanding about the economic calendar, most of the people are trading and they are giving the blamings to another external factors like strategy is not good. We are not having lot much of money. The people, those who are having lot much of money, they are able to make the more profits. This is the baddest or worst excuse which I have listened, that the people, those who are having the huge funds, they are only able to make the more profits. Understanding. Okay, so where I was at?
We were here when not to trade. Yeah, you were saying what you do. What you
Yeah. So what actually is that the worst excuse what I have listened is that those people who are having the huge money, they are able to make the huge profits and they are able to make the huge money. But it's actually the wrong concept, and whatever these people are taking, and at the initial phases only these people are coming and are giving this statement that the people, those who are having the huge money, they are only able to make the more profits. But actually it's all about psychology and strategy. And in strategy also, it's not only about strategy, it's all about strategical plan, fundamental scan, market scan, and money and risk management plan. So there are like 7 to 8 plans which we have to look, and then you are going to get profitable. It's not just by learning from YouTube or from somewhere else, little things, little strategy, and you are going to start developing the good habit and understanding the trading. Okay. So it comes under this also, that whenever you are going to start trading, you have to look for the economic calendar. So when not to trade, if you are not going to look for the economic calendar, you don't have to trade. And if you are not knowing about the economic calendar, it's like very bad thing about the trading, that you are not having the idea about the economic calendar and immediately you are jumping into the market, because without the economic calendar, without the market hours, you are not going to have the exact idea that in which time, at what time you have to trade. At start I have told you that you have to make the conditions, rules with rules bounded. Okay, so looking at the economic calendar is also very important. And if you are going to avoid looking the economic calendar, that currently I am not having the mood to look for the economic calendar, not having the time for looking the economic calendar, I will just jump and start trading into the New York plus London session. It's not going to help you at all. So here in this session, I am going to tell you that how to make the proper list in which currency pair you have to trade, as well as I am going to tell you few money management plan tricks also, which is going to help you a lot. So in this session whole, I'm going to tell you about how to make list. Getting it?
Yes.
So now coming at the economic calendar. So for economic calendar, going on merchanttradings.com, trading tools, economic calendar. So we have taken the what we say directly from the investing.com only. So you can directly look from investing.com or you can look for the merchanttradings.com also. So here, as you all know, one bull stands for moderate, low volatility. Two bull stands for moderate, and three bull stands for high volatility. Now the point is, when actually we have to trade. Do we have to trade in one bull, two bull, three bull, or we have to trade before three bull or after three bull, or before two bulls or after three bull? When we actually have to trade based on the economic calendar. So my answer is I trade based. only on market structure and scan. Getting this point?
Yes.
Those who have got the point, just say yes. Those who are not, just tell me no.
Yes, you got the point. But how is this? How will we trade on this based on market
I'm going to tell.
structure?
I'm
Uh,
going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Otherwise, it's clear. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell. We are going to have the this thing whole markets market structure. We are going to look for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I have one doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. Ganesh.
Like based on market structure, if you are trading, like why we need like economic calendar?
Economic calendar. That's what going to tell.
Okay,
But
okay.
I am saying, have you got this point? That I'm going to tell. But if you have not got the point, that's what I am saying. Have you got or not got the point? Market structure and scan.
Yeah, that I got it.
So what you have got, Zavi, then?
Like based
What?
on that psychology, like support and resistance, if we analyze, we
No,
can trade.
no. Yeah, support and resistance is market structure. But what comes under the market structure?
Like candles.
Right? Moment of the candle, which we called it as momentum, volatility, and volume. So out of these three, what economic calendar is going to provide us? Which information it is going to provide us about volume and volatility? So we are just going to take volatility and volume from the economic calendar. It is not going to help us at all for analyzing that whether we have to trade or whether we have to not trade. Got the point, Zavi and Steve?
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
On Udemy course, at the start only I have told. On Udemy course, I have taught whenever you are going to have three bulls, you don't have to trade. Whenever you are going to have two bulls, you don't have to trade. And I don't remember for the one bull. But for whom I have told like that. On Udemy, who are coming actually? On Udemy, those people are coming, those who wanted to start trading immediately and having zero knowledge about trading. For them, this structure is very, very important. That whenever the three bulls are there, volatility is high. They will not be able to analyze and grasp that particular volatility. They will not able to understand the volume. So for them, there I have told on Udemy that three bulls, two bulls, I don't remember for the one bull, not to trade. But here, whenever we are going to have the proper understanding, then we are not going to analyze that whether in economic calendar we have to trade or not to trade. From economic calendar, what I understand about volatility and volume. Rest, I don't have any understanding about it. And I don't focus that whether the three bulls is there, I should trade or not trade. Just three bulls is going to provide us information about what? Zavi?
volatility and volume.
Got the Steve answer?
Yes.
Android gamer got the answer? No, no, no. Okay, you didn't got the point actually. I will
Yes.
just repeat for you in the small. Okay.
Okay.
What I was telling here, Android gamer, is that I will call you as Android gamer only because I'm not remembering your name. So what I'm
Okay.
telling here actually is about when not to trade. Mute the mic. When not to trade. So we are having the economic calendar, and economic calendar comes under our case of fundamental study. And under our fundamental study, what usually you know is that whenever we are having one bull, two bull, three bull, we are not going to trade for according to Steve, 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after. According to Zavi, before the market news. So we are having this basic idea and we are following those particular ideas only. But are we actually the fundamental trader? No, we are not actually the fundamental trader. We are the price action trader. So for that, you are not going to use the fundamental scan as our core primary trading. We are just going to take some ingredients from it. And what are those ingredients? Volatility and volume. And these ingredients we are going to add later on in market scan. And we are going to analyze that whether we have to trade in that particular currency pairs or not. Got the point, Android gamer?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Steve, got the point?
Yes.
Zaru, got the point?
Yes.
Any doubts still here?
No, no doubts.
No, sir. No, sir.
Because now we are going to look for the how to make the list.
Okay.
Got the points? No
Yes.
doubts?
No doubts.
Okay. So now we are going to look how to make the list. So for that, we are going to follow the hierarchy. What is the meaning of hierarchy, Steve?
High to low.
Zavi, what is the meaning of hierarchy?
Yeah, like similar to Steve, like a tree, it has like branches.
Right. We are going to follow a structure.
Yeah, structure.
Okay, from going from top to bottom. Okay.
Yes.
So in that, currently what we have looked, market hours. Then later on we have looked about what was that? Economic calendar. And third section, what are we going to look? Zavi, for making the currency pair list, what are you going to look now?
Like volatility and volume.
Volatility and volume.
Yeah. And session.
Okay, so you are going to go and look for each currency pair, and for each currency pair, you are going to look for the volatility and volume.
Yeah.
According to Steve, what you are going to do?
In that particular market hours, we'll see which currency pairs we are going to trade in, and only from those currency pairs,
Hmm.
economic calendar will see for high volatility and volume.
Okay, what I have told. Whenever we are going to have 90%, more than 90% on that particular currency pair, that currency pair only we are going to select. I have told that in the digital versus
Binary.
binary lecture. Whenever we are going to have 90% of increase or more than 90% in that particular currency pair profit percentage,
Okay.
then and then only we are going to select that currency pair. On that three basis, we are going to make a list. Got the point of 90% or no? Zavi?
Exactly. Exactly. But see, in this I'm using the platform that is Olymp Trade, right?
It is not going to give you more than 79%.
That gives 80%, 80.2%.
It is not going to give more than 80. Use IQ option, that's why.
I have an account with IQ options also, but I find a lot of problem in
No.
withdrawals.
No, for withdrawals also at the end in doubts, I will make a note so that I will tell you about the withdrawal structure. What you have to do. I will tell the techniques for withdrawal. You are from India, right, Steve?
Yes, yes, yeah.
I will tell you the technique what we have to follow in India for withdrawals. Okay, it will help you a lot.
Otherwise, I have this Olymp Trade. No, sorry, IQ options. I have an account, active account.
Olymp trade versus IQ option is that if you are going to execute our trade at 10:59, this is hours, this is minute, and 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, then our trade is going to get closed at 10, 1 minute time duration. Our trade is going to get closed at 60. Okay, sorry.
11
Let's
o'clock.
make it 58. Yeah, let's make it 58 so that it will be convenient. 59:30. Am I right?
Yes.
But here, if you are going to execute our trade at 10, uh,
before 30 seconds.
10 before 30 second, it will get close. Sorry. 58, 30, it will get close at
59.
10:59:00.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the great advantage. And for our strategy, what I usually prefer through the smooth formation, it works through this strategy only on IQ option.
Okay. So for the
There is a structure called, I forgot the name. Uh, so have you got these 3 points? We have to look for market hours, economic calendar, and 90%
yeah,
Yes.
90%.
increase.
Correct.
Then later on, we are going to start trading. Is this the only point what we are going to do? Are we going to only look for these three and then we are going to start trading? We are going to select Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, and then immediately start trading. Is this all we need to do? Is this that much simple? Zavi,
Yes, I think so.
Steve,
No,
anything left? Anything are we left to look for?
I think you'll tell us something more about analyzing it. It further needs to be analyzed, I
No,
think.
for
Yeah,
according
that
to
is
you,
like
is
start
there
trading.
anything what we left with for analyzing,
Uh,
which I have not yet told?
mm, mm,
Steve,
mind, mind has got blank at the moment.
Zavi, anything?
I think you told like almost everything.
Okay.
I think no, sir. Uh, I think
See, we
all is
have gone
correct.
with market hours and economic calendar and 90%. Now, what are the things which we left from the course?
Sir, my the session, sir, London session, Europe session, like
Everything has
Now,
covered.
market.
now we have to see the strategy that we are going to use, right?
No, strategy is different part. Here
Okay.
we are just going to look how to make the list in which currencies we have to trade.
Money management.
Yes, yes, correct.
No, money management in that we are going to look how to manage the money. Here, what we are looking for, how to make the list in which
Yes.
currency pairs we have to look.
Yes, you had mentioned that before. Yes, correct.
We are just going to focus on making the list in which currency. Because see, just going into the market and anyhow trading in any currency pair is not going to make you profitable. You have to select particular currency pairs. That which currency pair is going to make me profitable trades for today. For that, you have to go with a hierarchy. And till now, what hierarchy we are following, we have to look for market hours. Select the market hours, which session we are going to trade. New York plus London session. We have selected New York plus London session. We are going to sit for trading at 6, start analyzing at 6:30.
6:30.
Then later on economic calendar. At economic calendar, we are going to see after 6:30, we are going to have two bulls, three bulls, how many bulls. And on that basis, we are going to see which bulls in which currency. Those we are going to inside into our list. We are going to consider those. We are not, I am not saying we are not going to consider. I am saying we are going to consider it and we are going to keep it as high priority.
Okay.
Then later on, after that, we are going to, after making that particular list, then later on, we are going to go on to the broker. We are going to see which currency pairs are providing us 90%. We are going to cut short some of the currency pairs and make a list. After getting this list, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, how are we going to analyze? What will be our next step? Android gamer, you should remember. That means you have not done the course completely.
We are going to
Sir, I saw so
Samarth,
many videos I skipped, sir.
yeah, Samarth. We are
Huh?
we are going to the two and three bulls. We are going to choose those on high priority. Keep them on high
Yes,
priority. Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
I had
Right.
told you before only. We are trading with volatility, volume, momentum.
Hmm.
under the market scan. So these three bulls, two bulls, what they are going to provide us? Volatility and volume. So we
Correct.
are going to keep it under the high probability
Right. Right.
priority. Got it?
Right. Thank you.
After this, what will be the next step? At least tell me something. Or is it that we are going to just start immediately trading in Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD with our particular strategy? There is nothing left for analyzing. Tell me at least something on Udemy. I don't remember I have included or not, but you have given 3 hours, 3 years. Avi, you might have learned from somewhere from YouTube. And Android gamer, you have done the complete course, but you still don't remember. You should look no after that.
That
Immediately we
that is
should
why.
not start with the strategy, no.
That is why we are lagging somewhere.
No,
After that, I don't think like I can't think of anything like only support and resistance can
only
analyze
support
using
and
that.
see support and resistance. It's a good thing. I'm not saying that not to trade on support and resistance, but support and resistance not going to make you a profitable trader. Why I'm telling this point, I will tell at the end. We'll keep this point here. SNR, okay, I will tell at last.
Okay.
Okay, according to you, support and resistance. Okay, very good. Nice try, Zavi. You will look for the support and resistance later on. Very good. See, what is your answer?
Uh, if it is like what I would say, the candle movement.
Like which trend, uptrend or downtrend? You mean?
We see the trend.
Okay, you will see the trend. Very good.
Yeah.
That's it. We got the point. So your answer is according to the Steve, SNR, according to the according to Steve, trend, according to the Zavi, SNR. You both are right. At the initial phases, what you are going to learn, what you are learning from here and there and here, you learn support and resistance and you learn trend. But support and resistance, analyzing that whether the market is good or bad is not going to help you. Zavi, getting it? You have to
Mm,
look for the trend.
yeah, like after looking trend only, like I'll use support and resistance now.
Yes. Okay. So,
Okay.
just give me a moment. We missed some points actually here. Okay. What I will do is that make a note here in your notebook that when you have to not trade with the help of economic calendars. Okay, make a note of this, both of you.
Okay.
Bank holidays for any currency holding country. If he was here now, I would have asked him, uh, is this the point there in the course? Because I have told this point in the course very properly. I will show you guys also later on.
That's why he left it. You are asking too many questions now. That's why.
He was not on the course. I wouldn't remember if he was there on the course.
Okay. Okay.
Whenever we are having important news, wait for proper opportunity. Okay. Now,
Okay.
here in this, you have to look for interest rate, PMI, CPI, manufacturing data. See, if I'm not going to ask you questions now, you both also going to get late. You are going to get bored, right? So it's like And I usually like interactive sessions only. It's like very boring to take only I am only teaching and you guys are just making the notes of the point what I'm speaking. And if you are going to find the interactive sessions, just go tomorrow into the market. You will see that how much you have grasped. If you are just going to make the notes, you will just grasp 10-20%. But if you are going to have interactive sessions, it will have the what we can say comfortability between us, and it will be like very convenient for you to ask the questions to me.
Yeah,
So
definitely,
that's why
definitely.
I'm taking the interactive sessions.
Yeah, definitely. It is 100%. I agree with you.
Okay, so some of the other people is not going to like it. It's their choice. And third one, not to trade when any big man or natural. Okay. Third point, got it? Not to trade when any big man or natural made news occurs, like war. Currently, then war was gone. At that time, market was totally volatile. And then later on, climatic change. Okay.
Okay. Like, what does PMI CPI mean?
PMI and CPI, I will show you. See here. GDP, then it will currently here come here only PMI, written as PMI. Not to go into the depth of it. What is the PMI? What are the background of PMI? What is the
Yes,
background
yes.
of CPI? Just make a note of it about the PMI, CPI. I have also
Okay.
not gone into the depth of PMI and CPI, but usually what I have seen, PMI and CPI both are coming when we are having three or two bulls,
Okay.
and their impact on market is high.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got
We don't have to go for the history that who created PMI, what is the full form of PMI.
it.
Because what I have told fundamentals can we are not a fundamental trader. We are trader which one price action traders.
Okay.
Those who are fundamental traders though they know how much profit they have made, how much loss they have made. This time it has made the profit, this time they have made the loss. Manufacturing has grown, manufacturing has gone down. They are the fundamental traders. We don't have to go into that depth. You have to
Mm.
select at start. Do you want to be fundamental trader or do you have to be price action trader?
So
Okay.
when we see these bulls, and we come to know the high volatility, right,
Hmm.
and volume,
Hmm.
then we have taken those currency pairs on
Into list.
on on high volatility, right, on
Huh.
high priority, but we will trade with them when after the news.
No, no, I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Acha, okay.
Wait. I'm going to tell. Hmm. So after making the list, what you are going to do is that you are going to come onto the market. Okay. Now how many? Oh my God! Someone was coming. Okay. You are going to come onto the market, and after coming onto the market, what you are going to look for? You are saying trend. You are saying SNR, right? But are you going to look for the SNR? Absolutely not. Why? Because whenever you are going to look for the SNR, each and every time you are not going to get it with respected. And based on just understanding that whether SNR is getting respected or not, we can't get surety that market is good or bad. In SNR, we are having two types: fresh levels, major levels. Okay. So fresh levels, most of the time they are not going to get respected. Major levels, sometimes they are going to get respected. With this, we are not going to get to the conclusion that market is good or bad. With what we are going to come to the conclusion with the help of trend. And that trend also, in that, we are going to look for the three things: volatility, volume,
Volume.
and momentum, which we called it as V square MT. And later on, we have given to it name as smooth formation. Okay. V square MT is based on indicators. And smooth formation, what I have taught, is based on price action. Now, both the concept you are not going to learn anywhere on YouTube or anywhere, because these are both the formations which I have only created, and based on it, I am trading since more than 6 to 5 years. Okay. So, trend based on indicators, how you can analyze based on moving average. Volatility, how you can analyze volatility. Steve, which
Volatility,
indicator for volatility?
volatility.
Zavi, which indicator for volatility?
Which indicator?
Huh.
Like zigzag.
No, zigzag indicator is not for volatility.
Like that
Bollinger
is for
Band
trend.
for volume, volume indicator only is there. And for momentum, which indicator? RSI. There are these four indicators. Those who are indicator based traders, they use V square MT formula, and it is having the particular strategy. And what I am teaching is based on the smooth formation. And what is this smooth formation? Smooth formation. Smooth formation is a chart pattern. It is comes under so back to the point. So we are having the smooth formation. Smooth formation is what? Smooth formation is a chart pattern which I have only created, and it consists of what things? V square
Empty.
MT, volume, volatility, momentum, and trend. So whenever we are going to have all these things, three things in favor, we are going to have the strategy, and we are going to trade based on it. Getting it? Now, strategy is what? Whatever you have learned on the Udemy is like totally basic. Strategy is solitary method, which consists of three sections: primary, secondary, tertiary, and another is duplet method. It also consists of three sections. Okay, now if I am going to start teaching all these things, like it will create the whole course only. So I will just, this is the last only, I think so. Yeah, this is the last slide only. So it's going to have duplet method, solitary method. Both the two methods are there. And based on that, you are going to have the understanding that how to exactly trade on the chart. And whatever trades I have shown on the Udemy also, they are based on the smooth formations. Means, first of all, I have done the fundamental scan, and then later on in market scan, I have done the smooth formation scan. Means I have done the analysis of smooth formation. And then I have implemented the strategy. Getting it? And this is
Hmm.
the final step for the analysis of the chart. And it is going to help me to create the list of currency pairs. Then later on, I start implementing the strategy. Got till here?
Yeah,
Steve?
Samad, but you'll give us a live example of
Of
this
what?
smooth formation and all this.
No, for that smooth formation, I had to teach you the smooth formation. And smooth formation is like a very vast topic. It's going to take like 1 or 2 hours separately.
Hmm.
So I have just given the smooth formation. What is the smooth formation? Trend, volatility, volume, momentum based on the price action. It's just one formation. One formation in the market means market is moving like this. And somewhere here we are having the smooth formation. Somewhere here we are having the smooth formation. Somewhere here we are having the smooth formation. So somewhere here we are having the smooth formation. How to analyze the formation of uh, candlesticks? It's not the counting of candlesticks. It's the formation, like how we are having the chart patterns. Like this chart pattern we are having then breakout. So like that we are also having the smooth formation, and after the smooth formation, we are having the key candlestick. And after the key candlestick, each and every candlestick is predictable. Okay. So have you got till here?
Yeah.
Actually, the smooth formation all I don't know, so that is.
I have given the small based on the indicator. Smooth formation is like very complicated topic. It's like based on trend, volatility, volume, and momentum.
So we got
It
to
is,
use this moving average, Bollinger Bands, and
yeah. If you have the idea about it, or moving average, Bollinger Band, volume, RSI, and you can go with it and you can do the analysis based on it. And if you want to learn the smooth formation,
yeah.
then it's like going to be like I will provide the information about it later on. Okay.
Okay,
Once
okay.
we get the smooth formation, we start the trading based on our strategy.
Hmm.
Now coming to the money management plan, last topic what we are going to look. It have taken lot much of time. So what plans do you apply? Zavi, what plan do you apply?
Samartha, apart from this, like the course that I had attended, no, through Udemy. Hello.
Yeah, go on, I'm
Yeah.
listening.
So I have some doubts that I have noted in that regarding.
Yes, we will take, yes, we will take. Just let me complete this.
Okay, okay, right, okay,
Okay. Yeah.
right.
So it's the last topic about the plans, money management plan, and then later on we will end it. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Steve, what things you use in the money management? What is your
Money,
money management plan?
see, money management. My money management is very bad. I lose all my money. So uh, I just lose. I've been losing nothing else. I haven't made any profits till today. I've lost. If I've made profits also, then after 1 or 2 days, all those profits go to zero, and I've lost all the money.
Mhm.
And generally, what I have been doing is, to tell you the fact, I have been trading, like using some strategy and then making some profit.
Compounding martingale.
Then what happens is, yeah, when I say one loss or second loss or third loss is there, then
Got it.
when I place the next one, then if I
Got
find
it. Got it.
that it might
Got
go
it.
into,
Got it.
it might go into my favor, I take immediately I take 3, 4, 5 trades together, hoping that they would succeed.
Yes.
But it
I
goes
got the
opposite.
I got the point.
Yeah.
Zavi, what do you do?
Like I still haven't started real trading like with real money. Only on demo I'm practicing like for
Okay,
one
but
month.
demo also, are you having any plan or you are trading with 100, $1,000?
No demo. I don't have any plan. Like I know like we should start with even with demo we should start with plan. But I still haven't started with plan. But I will use your plan. Like in Udemy you have shared known money plan. That is
Mm.
that is like actually good. Like I have checked it out.
That is actually the core plan what I have provided, and in that later on I have made little updates in this binary option secretary. Okay.
Okay.
So what most of the people are following is the compounding and martingale, which what I have seen. Like taking the $1 trade, next trade If profit, then $1, and if loss, then $2. And another technique is, if $1 profit, the next trade will be of $1.89. Another profit, next trade will be of something $3.60. So like this, they are increasing. So these are the compounding and martingale system. This is compounding, this is martingale. Okay.
Hmm.
So this have you got the compounding and martingale? What are these plans?
Like
For the
yeah, I know. I got it. Like
correct.
martingale, even after losing, we can gain little bit profit, like with
Yes, yes,
increasing money.
yes. So these are the basic which new traders are following, and it is like very baddest idea that
Yeah, like we could lose
to
more
take the
money.
profit after each. So what plans we are following is that 20 days plan first of all. In that we are just going to take 3 days with our solitary and duplex method based on the smooth formation and fundamental scan. Then later on, here we are going to have the tournament strategic plan. This is our 20 days money management plan. In that, you will have tournament strategic plan. Tournament strategic plan is of 20 days, 3 trades. That's it. It is going to have the rule sets. After doing that 20 days, you are going to have another 20 days, 5 trades, a round of strategic plan. After doing this, another 20 days, 4 to 5 trades, candlestick strategic plan. Now I will tell only candlestick strategic plan. Tournament and round, it's like little complicated. I have told in the course. But candlestick, what I am going to tell is whatever strategy you are going to have, okay, whatever strategy you are going to have, make it at 3 sections. Okay, understanding, Steve?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Low, moderate, high. What I have told in any strategy you have, make 3 sections. Which are those? Zavi,
Sorry.
which are those 3 sections?
Um, like don't know. Like what are you trying to ask? Like I can't get you.
I am saying that I am telling currently candlestick strategy which are we are following up. See, I will tell again. Plans we are
Send.
following in our binary option secret reveal. First 20 days plan we are following in that we are trading 3 days based on tournament strategy. Next again 20 days plan, 5 trades, round of strategic. Again 20 days plan, 4 to 5 trades, candlestick strategy. And then later on you are a supreme trader. Okay.
Okay.
So currently I am trading only candlestick strategic.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to go into the depth what I have taught into the course, but I will give the small brief what you have
Okay.
to do for the other strategies also. Okay. So
Okay.
Steve, what are those 3 sections?
Those three sections are low, medium, and high.
Yes, low, moderate, and high.
Moderate and
Any
high.
strategy you are going to have, you are going to convert it into 3 sections: low, moderate, and high. So, mod low, moderate, and high means what? You are going to start analyzing in what conditions that particular candlestick is going to provide us low probability. You are going to start analyzing in what conditions that candlestick is going to provide us high probability. Example, if I am having the strategy of Marubozu candlestick, that whenever I am going to have the bullish Marubozu candlestick, like this formation, I am going to have the high probability. If I am going to have Marubozu candlestick with the wick at the top, and I had to go for the call, it is going to be the moderate probability. And if I am going to have the like this candlestick, and I have to go for the call, we are going to have the low probability. Getting it or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
here in
Yes.
this case, in high section, we are going to trade with $3, moderate $2, and in low $1. So what I meant to tell you here is that Whenever any professional traders are trading, they are not using any kind of Excel sheet. These two strategies are based on Excel sheet. But in the third one, you are going to have the supremacy to have the proper trading. You will have the proper practice to have the trading with the candlestick. So here in this, what you are going to go is about $1, $2, $3 with the three sections: low, moderate, and high. So whoever is the professional or the having the experience in the trading journey, they are not using any kind of Excel sheet for trading. For what they are using the Excel sheet for keeping the trading journal, not for money management. Now, I am not using any kind of Excel sheet for money management. But at my beginning stage, I was using. When I have come into this trading world, I have also gone through Udemy structure, Udemy lectures for looking for money management plan, looking for the strategies. I have like taken out lot many of strategies. I have seen what I was doing is that RSI strategy, Bollinger Band strategy. Whole day I was like trading with that strategy only, and I was seeing at which time that's particular strategy. Then tomorrow again that same time, but it was not getting followed. So all these conditions we are going through. But whenever you are going at the supreme level, at that time you are not going to use any kind of Excel sheet for money management. You are going to analyze based on the candlestick. You are going to use the Excel sheet only for making your trading journal, and making trading journal is very important. So after having your strategy divided into three sections, and based on that three sections, you have to trade. Whenever you are going to have like this candlestick, trade with $3. Like this candlestick, trade with $2. Like this candlestick, trade with $1. Got the point?
Yes.
So what I meant to tell to you here is that trade with boundaries. If you are going to trade with boundaries, then and then you are going to have the proper mindset. We develop that with trial and errors. Okay, we develop these boundaries with trial and error. It is not going to happen directly and drastically. Experiments for COVID-19, also the vaccinations were made. Why this much time has been taken? Because they were making trial and error. They were finding out which is going to help me for the long lasting period. And once of making out the vaccination, they didn't stop. They started making the tablets also. So it's going to go with the flow. So if you are going to stop at that particular Excel sheet which we are going to get, then it's not going to uh, take you at the supremacy. It is going to stop you some or the other point. So this is what I am telling you here. So now I will tell you the small points. Are you having any doubts still here?
No,
Still,
Actually,
no. Like by trading journal, you mean recording every call or
everything.
put?
Yes.
mainly this is
Okay.
But that also trading journal you have to make after the trading session, means after you complete your trading.
Okay.
While
Okay.
trading, you are not making going to create a trading journal. While trading,
Yeah.
you are going to only focus on trades, not in Excel sheet.
Got it.
Got it? Any doubts still here?
Excuse me.
actually see this smoothing around the this I don't have any idea of, so I have to learn
Which one?
this what do you call smoothing
Smooth
plan,
formation.
smooth formation, right? Smoothing
Huh.
formation. And as you said, it's better to trade on price action rather than on strategies, right?
Right.
So for that, I think there's a separate course.
Yep.
So then I'll message you separately for that. We can. I think I'll have to go in for that course because I'll have to understand smooth formation and how to trade with the price action.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So we will come back.
after this is over, then I have some on my the last one that I uh, attended, as I had told you earlier. I have some doubts in that about
Yes,
new.
yes, we will take the doubt session
Yeah.
here. We
Okay.
will take the doubt session.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. So binary options, secret reveal course for that we have provided. In that you will have the psychology 90%. Now, why I have written the psychology at the start? Because at start of this lecture also I have told psychology is very important, and for that which books you have to go through. Okay. Then later on strategy, then later on risk management, and then later on implementation and control. Now the strategy and risk management. This you will learn everywhere. You will learn on YouTube, on blogs, everywhere you will learn. But psychology and implementation and control, no one teaches you. No one.
Right. Right.
At free
Right.
of cost, no one is going to teach you. But on Udemy, I have provided the psychology on free also. And that was like actually very beautiful. Beautifully, I have taught that how to control your psychology and how to gain the control on implementation and control. I have provided the free course on YouTube. Sorry, on Udemy for that, for psychology. So, built up the psychology, automatically you will gain the strategy. Automatically you will learn the risk management and money management plan. And automatically it will go to implementation and control. Okay. And implementation and control is what? Whenever you are going to execute $1 trade, see, I am not going to tell you the examples of $100 to $100 because whenever we are starting, we have to start with the low amounts only. Because at the initial phases, it is the phase when we actually lose our big amounts. And whenever we are gaining the proper knowledge, we are not having the funds for trading. So there we are getting stopped and getting kicked out from the market. So that's why I am always taking the examples with the small numbers. So let's take an example of $1. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are having the $1. So in whenever we are having the $1, we are going to execute our trade. Second $1 trade, we are going to execute our trade. So both the trades are going to go into the loss. How much dollars we are going to go into the loss? Minus $2. Right? We were having $100 into our account. Now we are having $98 in our account. We are able to see currently we are having $98 in our account. So what we can do is that we can execute the trade with $8 because previous two trades I have lost. So third trade we are going to make the profit only. And this your mind is telling you continuously that take the third trade with $8 because $8 is going to provide you around $7 profit, which is going to be equal to something around uh, 14 to $12 at the end. So in your mind, what is going on? You are going to earn $12, $12, $12. So what you are going to execute? You are going to execute your trade with $8. And here you are going to make the loss because here you are having the problem with implementation and control, understanding. And why this is happening? Because of the psychology. If you are having the control on and if you are having the control on your implementation, then your next trade will be of $1 only. And if this is going to be in loss, you are going to stop your trading. But what you are doing, you are trading with $8. So this is the implementation and control, which is going to also create the limitations and boundary. Got it?
Got it.
Yes.
So all these things I'm like going to provide in this secret reveal course. So in that you will have the all the things from basic to end. What I have done there is that I have provided the proper rule sets and the proper hierarchy that what you have to follow. And with that only you have to follow. On Udemy also, whatever trades I have taken are based on the smooth formation and based on the analysis of the previous market. And then I have provided a strategy. If I would have taught the previous market analysis, most of them would have gone before only out of the Udemy because they might have not understood what sir is teaching. They might have thought I'm teaching anything which is not considerable. But in this course, what is going to happen? I'm going to teach individually. If you are going to have any kind of doubt, small doubt also, I'm going to take it individually. That's why I was telling, I'm having the connection with each and every student individually. I know the name of each and every student individually. Okay, I would show you also. Right now I'm connected to the tablet. That's why I would not able to show. But I will show you on my laptop screen later on that I'm connected to each and every student personally in my course. So I'm knowing each one of them name, number, everything. Okay, and at what percentage they are standing. Now your doubts about the withdrawal. Are you there, Steve?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So what I'm like preferring always is using the Skrill or Neteller. Okay, I'm usually taking through Skrill because in Skrill, whenever I'm taking the withdrawals, I'm getting per withdrawal 230 rupees, and here I'm having 800 rupees per withdrawal from Neteller Skrill to my bank.
I have a Skrill account also, but
Mhm.
I put money in, but I haven't been able to withdraw from there.
You are not able to withdraw from Skrill.
Yeah, it says key.
Wait,
Whenever I try to withdraw, it says something. Ki you have to have so much. This is so much less. If you put a lesser amount, it like it's I'm not able to. I don't remember exactly, but I have not a problem. Still.
do uh, okay. I will show you, or I will send you the YouTube recording only because like currently screen recording is happening, and this I'm going to share with everyone. So like it will be like showing this my whole screen account only. I was currently showing, but I recognize that I'm doing the recording, so I stopped on my laptop. So what I will do is that after this class, I will take your personal class and I will show you on screen. Okay.
Okay.
So
Like
Zavi, have you got
whatever
it?
whatever the amount minimum, they'll take 230 rupees.
Yeah, 230 rupees.
Okay.
If you are going to take the withdrawal of 1 rupee also, they are going to take 230 rupees processing fee.
Okay.
Commission.
Commission. For 1 rupee also, they are going to take 230 rupees. I'm just telling it like sarcastically.
Got it,
Minimum
got
is
it.
like 1000 rupees withdrawal.
I have an
So,
INR account in that Indian rupees.
yeah, I am also having the INR account only.
Okay.
Okay. So from Skrill to bank. If you are going to take from directly from Olam or from IQ option, there are
Okay.
the chances that your bank account is going to get seized.
Hmm.
I'm giving the warning right now only
Right.
Okay.
because there are a lot many of problems going with it. So I have seen lot many of videos also that people bank cards are getting blocked.
Like
Okay,
even
problem
with the
activities
UPI,
are happening.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry.
like even with UPI, it will get banned.
I have never used UPI for it.
Okay, okay.
I've been using UPI for
No, I have.
deposit and withdrawal in this Olim trade.
No. All IQ option is not providing UPI.
No, no, it's there.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, it is there only to deposit, but if you withdraw, it will not give it to
Yeah, we
UPI.
are talking about
Yeah,
withdrawal.
withdrawal,
Yeah,
withdrawal.
That's what I'm
withdrawal,
saying.
it's not there.
Deposit we can do anyhow.
Um,
Deposit there are lot many of options. Web money, then just money, lot many of options are there. Deposit anyhow you can do.
like
For withdrawal it is
withdrawal,
important.
like
For,
withdrawal from IQ to Skrill, they won't take commission. Like from Skrill to our bank account, they take commission. Correct?
right, right.
Okay.
Okay. Then SNR not make profitable. What we were analyzing is that whenever we are going to have the support and resistance, it is going to help us to determine whether the uh, market is good or bad. But with the help of support and resistance, we can't determine because in support and resistance we are having fresh levels and major levels. and fresh levels are not getting respected every time, major levels sometimes. I have told you this
Yes.
previously only. They're
Yes.
not to trade in demo account because see, demo account is not going to have emotions.
Sorry?
Emotions.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Like you'll play.
Sometimes you will trade with 99, another time you will trade with 99, triple nine, another time you will trade with 4 times 9. But whenever we are actually trading with our account, we are trading with 0.99. It's actually real system. So here the scenario is going to be like very, very different. Okay.
Hmm. Correct.
Now with 0.99 we can't trade. So let's take as $1 only.
Hmm.
Okay, round figure. So these are just a imaginary number, and demo account is like going to provide us that okay with 999 I have got $800. So it's very easy. $800 I can buy my new laptop, I can buy a new bike. But while depositing, we are depositing only $10, $100, which are then later on going zero. You are targeting for $800 income with $100, which is going to be 800% return, which is impossible.
Hmm.
800% return within a 1 month. Okay, it's possible for some supernatural people, but like we man, normal people, it's not possible to provide 800% return in 1 month. So be realistic, whatever you are doing and whatever you are planning. Now, what are your more doubts? Is the session good or bad?
Good.
Good, no? Still
Hmm.
going good or bad? Or are you still seized with the smooth formation only? Yes, Steve.
Yeah, now I have those doubts are of the last course that I did through Udemy, no?
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, ask.
that is on say single every candle trade, right? You taught.
Hmm.
I found that very effective, but there's some doubts, some things.
Hmm.
Like one thing is that see, as per my understanding,
Hmm.
when a green candle is followed by another green candle, right,
Hmm.
with a wick higher than the previous candle, a new high is formed, right?
Hmm.
You got my point now, what I'm saying?
I'm drawing it. Green candle with a green
See,
candle.
there's this is regarding new highs and new lows. So a new high, when there is one green candle, right, and after that another green candle occurs with a larger wick, upper wick than the previous one, then that is a new high.
Yes,
That is a new high.
right.
So, then, so this is but and the if the BSR also is in favor of buyers, right? So then
Hmm.
we'll place a call trade. Am I right?
No, the BSR is in favor of sellers, I guess, because that wick is
Week
larger
is
than
greater than
body.
the
No,
body.
if it is a green candle and the see there's one wick, then the second candle that forms that has a wick that is larger than the previous one. So
So
that
here
is
the
a,
same thing as I have drawn now.
huh?
Here same thing I have drawn. See on the screen.
Uh, but this one you haven't drawn a wick. Okay, so never mind. So new wick. So this is a new high, right?
Hmm.
This is a new high. So the next candle also would be a green candle. So we go for a call position. Am I right?
No, the next
No,
candle will be like red candle because the
No,
wig is larger than the body, I
no,
guess.
no, no, no. But see, what Samarth had taught in that many times what the thing is the thing rule that is followed is according to this the body this is longer the virtual momentum.
Steve, Steve, Steve,
Yeah,
Steve, Steve.
yeah.
Listen. Whatever drawing I have drawn here is right or wrong? Just tell me.
This is the right.
Right? First of all, we are having the one candle. Next
Ah.
candle, new high is there, but wick is
But
greater than the body, and it is a bullish candlestick, right?
it is a bullish candlestick, right? Yes, but it has
So
the new
what will be the next candlestick, right?
the new high has to be greater than this one, no? Than the first candle.
No, new high, we are considering this high. High,
Okay, it doesn't have to be greater than this one.
no, not greater than this one.
Okay, it just has to be another new high.
See, candlestick, it's like this. This is the high,
Yeah,
this is the low, this is the open, this is the close.
correct.
And for the green candlestick, this is the high, this is the low, open, and close.
Right.
Okay, so it's like this. So high is going to be high, low is going to be low. Now, in this case, what will be the next candlestick? That we have to analyze, right?
Hmm. So now, like after this candle, if we get another candle which has uh, a high, right, and the BSR also shows is in favor of buyer, so the next candle will be a green candle,
You
right?
mean to say next candle is after this candlestick, next candle.
After this green candle, another green candle appears and it has a high, and the BSR also is in favor of a buyer.
Like this
Where?
on the screen, see na? I have
Yeah,
drawn.
this one. Yeah, correct. So the next candle also will be that.
Hmm.
It will be a call option, right?
Hmm.
And for a red candle, if a red candle follows another red candle, after this there's another red candle and it has a low.
You
So
mean
that
to say like this red candle?
yeah.
But red, okay, okay, I will come back. This is something wrong. Tell me here what is wrong.
Uh,
Tell me what is wrong here?
Red candle should be down
Yeah.
because it can't be
Up.
that high.
yeah.
Because if it's that high, it will be green.
Right.
No,
Okay.
so I'm saying after this red candle, this is a red candle. Now, if another red candle forms here below this red candle, and it has a low wick. Yeah, it has a low wick. So this is a new low.
Yes, this is a new low.
This is a new low. So the next candle should be a red candle. Now,
Exactly.
can I share the screen with some screenshots that I had taken while trading live?
Share me on Telegram.
Huh?
Share me on Telegram.
Then you won't be able to explain so well as if now just one or two I'll just share with
Do you
you.
want to share the screen? You can share the screen.
Okay, one minute.
Two people can share at a time.
1 minute. Where is it?
There is the option of screen sharing at the bottom side.
Share. Where it has
Now
gone up.
this is very bad market. Bad market. It's like low volume, immediately the huge volume, and then momentum is getting recovered. What is this happening actually? This is the bounce back technique. Okay, what is this bounce back technique? Have you learned the Newton's law of theory?
Yes.
How much force we are going to apply, with that force only the market is going to come back.
Correct.
So that force you are going to get applied into the market also. You can go on the Google, you can search Newton's law of Newton's first or second, I think so, or third.
Third. Every
Third
action
law.
is equal and opposite reaction.
So third law applying on the market. So this is the same thing happening. Drastically market came down, it is getting recovered immediately. Okay, so Newton's law has got applied here. So here this also technique is there, but I have not taught because it's like very complicated. You
Like
have to
this one.
just continuously go for the call trade continuously until and unless market makes you double loss.
Okay, so the BSR doesn't matter here in this. It won't
No,
work.
no. Here BSR, no any Bollinger Band, RSI, nothing matters here.
And
Here
this
only
lower,
mentality. mentality and our natural what formulas and techniques get matter. Formulas means Newton's three laws get matters.
And this
Like
lower
rules.
wick, lower wick will show strong bias. This one.
No, no, no.
No.
That is not a lower weight. That
Okay.
kind of. It is not a strong wires. No.
Okay. Okay.
Strong wires is where see that dodgy.
Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah.
See that fifth candle from back fifth candle back.
Backwards. Yeah.
Ah, that dodgy
Yeah.
candlestick
Yeah.
from backwards from the end. No, that not there. From backwards. The first
Yeah.
candle is green. Where is back?
From the
Where
start.
the market start.
From this side, no?
Left,
Left side.
left,
Go at the left side first candle.
leftmost first candle in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Go at the fifth candle now.
The first candle is this is the first candle, no?
Yes, fifth candle now.
This one. Okay.
See,
This
that
one.
is the having the strong buyers.
Okay.
Push of buyers. With after that market has gone in which direction? Up
Upward.
direction. Now go at the this big long big candlestick before the red candlestick.
This one.
Yes. What is it happening? Having long
Okay.
weak at the upper side. So the
Okay.
sign of strong sellers. Got it?
Strong sellers. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Now, any more doubts?
In this, even according to BSR, this is showing that next
No,
candle
no,
will
no,
be
no.
red.
That market is not considerable. On Udemy also I have taught this is a low volume market. It's not considerable not to trade in such kind of market. It's
Okay.
not like anything I have taught on Udemy. It's like also having the logical things I have taught, but you have to consider all. In other market structure only, on Udemy, I remember I have taught whenever we are having the low volume candlestick, in such kind of market, we don't have to trade.
Okay. Okay.
And
In
now
this
here
one,
what?
in this one, we have all these green. It has crossed the level, right? The level was marked here, and
Huh,
it has come down.
huh.
Then we see this the strong sellers, right? So next candle is this.
Hmm.
Then again we see the strong sellers. Then we get another red candle.
No, that is like strong bias.
I'm only now getting, I'm only not understanding what you mean to say, Steve. It's like very
Because
getting complicated for you.
I know because it's very confusing because from that course I learned about BSR, no, the body shadow ratio and the upper layer lower
Yeah, according to the body shadow ratio, also you are telling wrong actually. So that's why I am saying.
body shadow ratio. See, this is another according to the body shadow ratio. This is right. This one okay.
Right.
According to this body ratio, also we got this.
No, wrong.
This should have been green.
Yep.
Then why have we got the next candle red?
That answer I will not tell now.
That is what I need to know. No?
Now for this candlestick, tell me why
For
we
which
got next candlestick red.
Because the market is in downtrend.
in this?
Huh. BSR is like, according to BSR, what should be the next candlestick?
According to BSR, though it should be green,
Huh. According
right?
to ULR, what should be the next candlestick?
According to ULR, this has formed a new low, right?
Hmm.
So according to this, that it should be green. Oh, sorry, red.
So one is telling green, another is telling red. Should be red. If you
In
are
this one,
having one direction, go in the right to the airport, another to the left to the train. Can you take the middle one, taking the train, taking the plane from the railway platform? It's not
no,
possible.
that is not
So no
possible.
trade. Previously also the same thing, no trade.
Hmm.
Got the answer.
Yeah, but it's not very clear actually.
Arey,
This
it's like very simple, Steve. See, BSR is telling go for the bullish trade. ULR is telling
bullish
go
trend.
for the bearish trade. So is there any middle option going for the
I mean,
neutral trade?
this is showing go for the bullish trend. Okay, so why is it not bullish? Why that is what is the thing.
BSR is telling what? Tell me.
Bullish trend. Next candle.
ULR is telling what?
Now that is this wick is greater than this. That is what we got to see, no?
You have to do the combinations of both. You are not going to. I have not told a strategy. It's a technique. BSR and ULR are a technique, and combining it becomes a strategy.
Okay.
So if you have to trade, then you have to do the combination of both, and then you have to execute the trade. So PSR is telling what? Go for the call. ULR is telling for what? Go for the put. So there is no middle way, no trade. Previously
So
also,
for better understanding, I think I'll need to do another course with you instead of doing the Udemy course.
yes. Zari, am I right or wrong currently?
Yeah, you're right.
No, Zari, I am asking. Zari got the point. Zari, hello?
Yeah, right.
Right? Okay.
So
Any more doubts?
no doubt, but it's all confusing until you don't learn it, no, properly the proper way. So I just attended the Udemy one, so that doesn't seem to be very helpful.
No, it's helpful. It's not helpful. It's not like helpful. Not at all. It's like helpful. Udemy is also providing the proper and good knowledge. It's just understanding the concepts properly by taking the time.
Yeah, so basic, which course like I should start with, so that I'd go in for that only with you.
See, if you
It's
are
a,
going to if you want to learn from me personally, then go for the binary option secret reveal. It's like a final course. Then later on, basic course.
your voice is not clear. Can you just
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot that I am connected to the tablet.
1 minute?
I am saying,
I'll just remove this thing.
yeah.
Where is it?
Wait, I will stop.
Another hassle. Yeah.